Set for action, the fillies and mares. Gates Spring, Often Racing, Brave Strike deep out the first to hit the ground. Selfless Act away will, and also up there is Rissoles after the start. So Derek's going to park and ride with Twain's Angel. She's back fourth when they get going. Then Wango Award, Angel Undercover, and back there a conspicuous last Generosity. A stablemate leads though. It's Brave Strike in the van at the 800 mark. Brave Strike led by two. The former New South Wales mare Selfless Act is second. A little more than a length to Rissoles. Wango Award on the inside is next, being followed by the favourite Twain's Angel, and then came on the rails Generosity with nowhere to go at the moment, being held in by Angel Undercover. At the 500 metre mark, it's Brave Strike that will bring them for home in the Marjorie Charlson by a length over Selfless Act, and Rissoles coming out there deeper. Also Twain's Angel. Angel Undercover is the widest of them. They're followed by Generosity as Pike goes up near the inside with Wango Award. Brave Strike in front from Selfless Act, and now on the outside Twain's Angel. Twain's Angel hits the lead. Over on the outside, Angel Undercover. Generosity coming with a barnstorming run. Generosity coming at Twain's Angel. I don't think she'll get there. Twain's Angel. Twain's Angel has just won from Generosity, who pulled out a very, very fast last 200. Angel Undercover third home. In behind them to Brave Strike, followed further back Rissoles, Selfless Act and Wango Award. Number one is the winner, Twain's Angel, ridden by Maddie Derrick. Over three, Generosity, Chris Parnham. 5, Angel Undercover, Jade McNaught. 1, 3 and 5 the placings. 4, Brave Strike, officially fourth after leading in 1:11.12. And the margin is a short neck with a long head between second and third. Twain's Angel, winner of the Scenic Blast 2 runs ago, and that of course had been ended by the Cyril Flowers second, and previous to that the Miss Andretti third. She's in fabulous form and now wins the Marjorie Charlson Classic this afternoon for Sean and Jake Casey, and ridden by Maddie Derrick. Allowed the race to unfold and she got a lovely run. Angel Undercover, the deepest of them, and then Generosity, who had to sit by at its time and then come to the outside late and letting loose with a big finishing burst. But Twain's Angel clinging on, home in 34.25. She's by Toronado from Shania Style for Wally Daly. Maddie Derrick aboard, and that's her 8th win from 14, a fabulous strike rate. Generosity by Divine Prophet, trained by Simon Miller, ridden by Chris Parnham second, and third is Angel Undercover by Harry Angel, a stablemate of the winner, ridden by Jade McNaught. Big finish it was, and Twain's Angel with Maddie Derrick again. She's got a fabulous relationship going with this mare, and she's been able to extract every last ounce out of her to hold on from Generosity, pulling out a fabulous fast finishing final 200, and Angel Undercover. The next event today will be the running of the Key Clean Handicap over 1,200 metres, and number 12 is out, and that is Nicely Played. They'll go at 4:44 as Lockie joins us in the yard, down here with co-trainer in Steele Casey.
Thanks, Darren. Yes, Twain's Angel, what a ripper she is. 8 from 14, and one of her co-trainers joins you now, Jake. What a horse she is. She just knows where the winning line is, and she never runs a bad race.
No, she doesn't. You know, she's the ultimate professional, and she's done a really big job. She's been up for the carnival, and obviously up until now, and I think it's been about 6 months in work. So she's done a huge job, and yeah, couldn't be happy with her.
What's she like behind the scenes? Because obviously us punters only see her come race day, and she just seems like such a tough and honest mare. Yeah,
no, that's exactly what she is. She's just the ultimate professional. Yeah, just. You'd love more to be like her. She just goes out, does her job, and she does it well.
She's absolutely flying at the moment at the 6 furlongs. Does she now progress to the Sheila Gwynn over 14 in a couple of weeks' time to try add a little bit more black type to her page?
I'd say unlikely at the moment. Yeah, we might just freshen her up and see if we can bring her back for the tail end of the autumn, and yeah, we'll just play it by ear. I think we just try and keep her at the 12. She's just been so effective at that, and yeah, but not sure yet.
A wonderful training performance, regardless of whether she presses on or goes to the paddock. Congratulations on what's been a fantastic preparation.
No, thank you.
There's Jake Casey after the win of Twain's Angel. A mare that has just been a revelation for Team Casey, not only last preparation, but this time in. She looked like she was in the wilderness early on in this campaign, but hasn't she come back well? That's all we have time for here at Ascot in terms of the Marjorie Charleston Classic. So we now head to the penultimate race at Geraldton, which is the Tap Touch Watch Race Replays Handicap over the mile, and the first horse we'll take a look at is Bombay Style for Julia Martin and Chanel Cooper.
We've got 10 horses here, Lockie, to try and get through, so we'll get through them very quickly. Bombay Style, if I put it in my numbers, it's the class galloper of the field. 1,100 up to the mile. That is the big question. It is definitely going well enough. Just as if it's going to be strong over the mile is my big question.
2 set the scene, a scratching, so we now move to the 3 Arnie's Boy, Ash Maley, Zephyr Johnson Porter.
Second up here for the Ash Maley yard. Once again, similar to on Bombay Style, 11 straight up to the mile. It didn't get much running room last start over the 1,100 metres, but we'll need to improve here.
4 Alterno, Andrew Voigt, Lisa Staples.
Is building nicely into this preparation at the moment and has a gate to work with. Stepped up from 12 to the mile last start. I thought it was a good effort and can definitely win this.
5 B-seated, Ron Cow, Alicia Whittington.
Barrier 4 here has been just a few lengths off, unfortunately. They try and chuck the visors on to try and get a bit of improvement out of it, and they step back and they go up in grade to the 64 plus. 6
Forbidden Apple. I like the look of this galloper, Sean Rains, Tash Faithful.
And there's been an avalanche of support late. 240 I saw into 210 very late. It won nicely at Geraldton 2 starts ago. This is my best bet of the program as well. It won so well, they chanced their hand. They took it to Pinjarra. They ran it in a graduation 60 plus. They unfortunately had no room for the entirety and was held up badly. I think this is his race, and the market has certainly shown its hand.
7 Gerenia Gold, Gordon Spout, Keshaw Duran.
Probably just dropped off a little bit after showing some promise and able to really be up on the pace. They've come back from the staying distances, now back to the mile, but I'd need to see much more improvement.
8 Carlstad, Jared Anthony, Amy Jo Hayes.
Amy Jo ran third in the last race, so can't knock her riding ability at the moment. However, this galloper has been well off the pace so far.
9 Miff Mufford Moof, a model of consistency for Julia Martin and Christy Bennett.
Absolute model of consistency. One of the most loved horses in this stable, I can tell you that much. She always puts in an honest performance. We know she's likely going to be up on pace and back from the 1,900 metres. She can be in this for a long way.
10 Traded Crown, Graham Hammerquist, Chris Sniggle.
Won dominantly 3 starts back by 6 lengths and extending. They then chanced their hand. They took him up to the staying distances where he just wasn't able to show that same turn of foot. If they can get that same turn of foot out of him at the mile here today, he is a big threat.
And the 11 is War Class for Jackie Scott and Casey Hunter.
They've dropped him back from the 1,900 metre staying trip. They make a few gear changes, but he needs to improve significantly.
Okay, that's a look at the runners.